storm brewing here, guys. And we need to talk about this. Or else it's just gonna get worse. Oh, hey guys. Welcome. This is not going to be a very fun episode of the newsroom, but here we get started. First, a lot of good things have happened with Ashes. People started posting up videos talking about the combat and everything else that they've experienced. For what I've been told on there, they only released, you only level up to level 10 right now on that alpha. And I haven't heard anything that greatly diminished my expectations. This is going to be a very long process of getting this game going. This is not a finished game. A game that is finished and I'm expecting to be finished is New World. Let's talk about that now, shall we? Because we all have heard about the New World stuff. I have sped-run New World because in span of, let's say, 2 days, they got me from, hey, yeah, I'll try this game out, to, I'm not touching this stuff with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't pay me to play this game now. So what happened? First off, I was in the initial testing on New World. I did get into that. There wasn't anything like insanely new on that for me. For me enough to be like, hey, you guys should try this out. And the combat on that was so clunky. It was unfun for me. It wasn't fun to play at all. Then I started hearing that they were doing some major overhaul and stuff. Like the patch notes was like they were changing everything down from weapons to UI to everything. And I was like, hey, Amazon's putting some work into it. Maybe I'll check it out later. And then they go ahead and release the actual release date of the game and then do a final PTR patch. And in that PTR patch, as many of you probably already know, they decided to go ahead and shoehorn in their cash out. And let's go into the actual quotes. And let's go into the quote. Some questions come up recently of more alpha patch notes discussing an in-game storefront. Our plan in having a store is to create an outlet for players who find enough value in store items that they are happy to purchase them. Of course. Our plan is not and never will be to create a feeling that the store items are necessary to enjoy the game. This lingo is so player unfriendly. Why are we still okay with this? Their definition of necessary to enjoy the game, well, you can download the game, you can log into the game, you can get in your character on the game, then you can play the game. All players will be able to play the full game experience we ship without having to make store purchases. I'll try and finish it before I go on another little tangent. All store items at launch, will be exclusively cosmetic in nature. They are covering their butts for when they change this and they put those boosts that they've been talking about in there. They're like, we told you they weren't going to be there at launch. Why are you mad at us? We are introducing the storefront and alpha in order to test these items and their value. No selections in the store or their indicated costs is final. Our purpose is quality assurance and gathering player feedback. So please share your thoughts about the system, blah, 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 blah. Looking towards the future, we will also test idea on how to offer players quality of life items for mechanics like rested XP and fast travel, both attainable in-game and purchasable in the store. Now, another boost that they actually talked about before this PR speech is also a boost to crafting XP. In New World, the more you craft, the better items you get. So if I'm getting a boost to that experience, sooner or later, you're basically giving me free item, which in turn is I could sell that for in-game gold. So you're buying gold essentially. There's several reasons why I don't like this. My top reason is that you're not even out yet, New World, and you want to go ahead and put in quality of life things in your store. Why not just make your mechanics better? Why not make the experience better? I'll tell you why. They want to make more money. It's Amazon. Our goal with all items of any type is that they not offer an advantage that imbalances the game. We understand that this line is based on player interpretation, and they stated they will listen to our feedback. Now, for transparency on future plans, we are also contemplating but have not finalized a Battle Pass style program. I had hoped Battle Passes would never be in an MMO when I started seeing that in the Battle Royale space. My other problem with this is MMOs are a time crunch that you put into. You put in the time so that you feel like you're really getting something out of it. If because of your mechanics and how you have made the game doesn't satisfy me, and you feel like I need to sell him the solution in these boosts, time savers, quality of life stuff that I think should be in the game, period, for free. And you have to understand New World is it's a buy once and you own it. But no telling what they're going to do from there. The Battle Pass system, I don't like in it, because every other Battle Pass system in other games has just put a sour taste in my mouth that I don't want it. And I hate the fact that you take the stance of we're here for the players, but really you're there to fill your pocket. That's what you're doing. This is what the store will be designed to do. It'll not be for my sake. It'll be for your wallet's sake. So Amazon, this is, in my opinion, to me as an MMO player, you are biting the hand that is supposed to feed you. You have lost a player in me. And I will shout from the mountaintops to everyone I know, don't play New World until you get your act together and fix it. If you learn and fix it, fine. I will come back and you'll have a fan in me, because the MMO genre needs new blood. That's why I am so deep into Ashes. And guess what, New World? Ashes so far for me, and it's just an alpha, has set goals in mind and has made them reality. So far, you took me in 2 days' time to want to play it, to I'm not touching it. Who knows what the future could bring on that? I talk about this in Amazon and remind you that Amazon is also in charge of another game coming up. So it isn't confirmed, like officially confirmed. There are quotes that Amazon has said. We are working with Smilegate, who are the ones that have made Lost Ark. They're the developers of Lost Ark and everything. They're going to be publishing an MMO for them. Now, there's 2 MMOs that Smilegate has done. They've done Lost Ark and they've done another one I can't remember the name of. The other one already has a Western release. It already has a Western publisher. Lost Ark, this one, does not. It doesn't have a Western release date or publisher yet. So I want you to remember that Amazon is also in charge of this. And we need to watch this closely as well. And at this point, I am beyond thankful the Lord of the Rings MMO was canceled. I don't want Amazon touching it if this is how they're going to treat their stuff. if when it comes to their title game, New World, and they're treating New World like this, and their players, their potential fans, spitting in their faces, I take this as a spit in the face. You're talking like you're on my side when I know you're not. You're trying to attract me into the creepy van with candy. I was just hopeful, New World, that you were going to be better than this, because I know you can be. I was excited to come out and try it again and see what you guys had changed. But your piss poor PR and you taking the route of, instead of fixing the issues that we have with our mechanics, we're going to make them pay to make the mechanics better. That's wrong to me. As a gamer, as an MMO enjoyer, as a student in programming, I will forgive you, Amazon, but I will not forget, and don't expect me to be touching New World anytime soon. So guys, that's going to be about it on the New World stuff. I felt like this needed to be out there a lot because of the implications that this stuff has. I remember a time when cash shop stuff wasn't a thing in MMOs. And here's the thing, MMO game companies, people had 9-to-5 jobs then too. People had the I can't be on the game for more than maybe 6 hours at most a week. We enjoyed those games without this monetization stuff in your cash shop when it was a good game. Make a good game, and you don't need to sell me the short-term fixes. Just make a good game, please. So far, guys, I'm not impressed. And don't play New World if this is how they're going to treat us. Don't give them a cent. Don't give them any attention. There's new stuff coming out. It's going to be a lot better than this. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll have an Ashes of Creation news video roundup here soon. Promise you guys. I'll see you guys later.